everyone, Sunrai here. Today I'm going to be watching the 4th episode of Aharen-wa... Yeah, that show. And last episode was pretty exciting because not only did we have Bedhead, we also had like an original dance where our characters were aiming to be, top tier YouTubers, but I don't think that ended up working out in the end. But we did get to see the dance as like the ED, so I was fully satisfied with what we got in that regard. But yeah, we're here for episode 4, so let's jump on in and see what happens. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be talking when she's trying to run her class. Just an idea. Okay. You don't dare interrupt this. We definitely have not gotten this kind of focus on the teacher before, I don't think. They're as clingy as always. But that'll have to wait until after the opening, I guess. Won't have any high schoolers floated in my class. But yeah, I definitely wouldn't mind the teacher getting a bit more focus. Showcasing her just trying to run her class while we have chatting and flirting in the back of the classroom. Which is something that the teacher from, Karakai Jozu no Takagi-san also had to deal with. A lot. Let's see. Probably do that. Okay. We do see what looks like a couple of her family members, and I do look forward to seeing them. Yeah, those two there. Okay, we're now back. So, what are you going to say to them? Isn't that overdoing it? Right. This teacher is definitely a little bit more unique than I expected. That's a good question. Those two in particular. I wouldn't say that. Well, there you go. If they get much closer, it's going to be 18 plus back there. Is she gonna make it to the end of class? It's my parrot. I see. This teacher. Damn. Really wasn't expecting this for this episode, I'll be honest. I hope so. Yes. Are you trying to say something? Oh god. I did not need to see that. The bottle? I don't think it's holy water. I think it's just regular bottled water. I could use some though. Was she just choking? Okay. I guess that's a bit more reasonable than being possessed. That would usually be your like first guess. Okay. That is the basics, I guess. That's not a smile. I can barely tell your face moved. She emulated it pretty well, though. Are we gonna, like... Yeah. Please do. Yeah, could you imagine how those cheeks feel? Love tanks and the bond... Okay. Well, I guess it was an emotional movie. You gotta leave eventually, guys. You're scaring her. It's quite the look. Okay. A certain contest is kind of amusing because they both have to look diagonally. Okay, that would have got me. Went full chipmunk there. Or, you know, squirrel with, like, acorns in the mouth. Devil piece. He's got a lot of good shots, actually. I mean, they're both great. Japanese rap. Nihongo rapu. I would love to hear her try to rap. A microphone? Is she gonna rap? I mean, she really is. Wow. I really needed that in my life. Thank you, Aharen. Oh god, that was beautiful. I don't know why the rhyming of bench just got me. Yeah, the ideal way to communicate is through rap. Is he gonna? He's gonna try. See what you got, boy. Yeah, you got nothing on her. Yeah, you got a ways to go, man. And a little sister. The dim legs. I mean, better than last time. Wow. Well, it's actually way better than his first attempt. He's really rolling those rhymes. My dope rhymes. Actually, was just listening to the Japanese because, obviously you can't really translate song lyrics very well. You gotta lose something. But... let's see what you got. We're really having a rap battling class. Oh, I'm dying. I really just can't believe we're doing this. Oh god, that is an awesome outfit. This is actually way better than I thought would be. Just the quality of the lyrics themselves. I really was not expecting anything I got on this episode. No! No, don't, you can't be that way. How could you ruin such a beautiful thing like that? I mean, that's true if we're just rapping to each other. I guess that's a good point. I feel like we lost the magic with losing the mic. Yeah, guess it is kind of important. Gotta hide it better next time we bring one. Oh god, just this episode. I need some more water. You know I'm gonna replay the rap segments over and over again after I'm done with this reaction. Just so you know. Is she gonna... A fidget spinner. A fidget spinner. Thanks, I guess. And now we have fidget spinners. Because why not? Do you want it? My nephew had one of those once. I never actually had one myself, but I played with his a little bit. I mean, if you have nothing to do with your hands, it can occupy them. It's no microphone, though. For still. As you do. I guess she's been practicing. She's just piling up these misunderstandings. Oh god. Imagine having a nosebleed based on your own delusions. I mean, she's got a hold of you, so it's fine. I gotta get some taiyaki. You're doing it again. Oh god, have you not been sleeping? Yeah, I think she might be. And she's okay. I thought she was like spinning it like below the desk. Is what I thought at first. Oh god, are those two on this one arm? Did I miss see that? Or is it just like a blur because it went by? I don't know. Could you imagine me like in a job interview, you just mess with your fidget spinner? I mean, they call it hand spinners there, but that's what I've always called it, so. Oh? Okay. I guess that resolves that. And yeah, the curse has been transferred over. Dog? It's not a wild beast, it's got clothing on. Calm down. It does not even look remotely aggressive. Even if it was, it couldn't do that much damage because you're a lot bigger than he is. I'm sure you can take him in a fight. He got Aharen to back you up too. Good thing we got out of that in one piece. He was definitely exaggerating how dangerous that was. Okay, where did he show up from? I don't think that's what it is. Do you have some kind of trauma you want to talk about? Children, they're the real threat. Akun, the A on the half for Akun. Yeah, she knows the true thing to fear in this park. Ahasa, what? Ahasama? Oh, did she gain a reputation because of that? I mean, I can see that happening. Yeah, this is a troublesome situation to be in. Clearly. That is not true at all. Yeah, like I told you, they're the real thing to be afraid of. Oh, I recognize her from the opening. Futaba. Okay. I hope so. We should leave while we can. Blaming poor Aharen. I don't think that's happening. Told you we should have got out of here while we had the chance. But why, though? This definitely took a turn. He knows. She's gonna get crushed. It feels like we're in a different genre of anime right now. Okay. Now you make me think she's gonna defeat you. Yeah. Maybe Aharen-san's not good, maybe you just really suck. Now you face against the true boss, the king. Okay. I mean, maybe she held back because she's against a child, yeah. That's what I was kind of thinking. It's because it's not like she actually wants Akun or whatever, so whatever that gets her to go away. Even if they're on the same height. Did she know? Okay. Oh no, how horrible. Somebody noticed. Yeah. Okay, now I'm starting to feel kind of bad for her. Oh. Would you like a fidget spinner? You made your childhood friend cry. I hope you're happy. Good thing you wore the hat for protection. Yeah, it's probably your future wife, so... I shouldn't even get that far. Okay. Are you okay? I mean, she's not wrong. A lot did happen. And now we have the AD. What was this episode, man? This is probably the most random episode of anime I've seen in a while. Of course, the last episode's ED was the best ED. I feel like I lost some sanity points watching this episode. And it was completely worth it. Oh god, I'm still thinking about the rap segments. So when do we get the cat girl outfit? That's what I want to know. Also the witch outfit. She is rocking the fidget spinners. Was that always there? I don't remember. It might have been. I know the reversey thing was there. So it probably was there before, I just didn't think too much about it. Until it became relevant to an episode. I mean, you can always just carry her with one hand. She's summoning a dog. A big dog. Wow, if he was afraid of the little guy. Nui. She's running. I can't believe that just happened. She just summoned her mount from the bushes. Oh god. What is this show? What is this episode? What is this reality? Well, show had to take a little bit more sanity from me before we ended it off. Okay, that was the fourth episode, right? Fourth episode of Aharen-san Sakazigi. And yeah, it was a good episode. It was a good episode. I love this show. This show is this freaking show, man. Okay, I don't even know where to start. We had the teacher being weird. the first thing we got was the teacher being weird. I don't even know how to summarize her specific brand of weirdness. She just like goes off on these delusions, and she really likes the prose of her writing or whatever. Like she looks at names, Raido and Aharen, and like, you know, basically goes off in her own little world, thinking about things and interpreting things her own way, and getting nosebleeds because of how emotionally affected she is by it. I don't know. I don't have too much to say about the teacher stuff, but it was thoroughly entertaining and very unexpected, which is kind of the general theme for the episode, really. She's like, friggin' teacher. But yeah, that was that. And then we had the rap stuff. I mean, first we had the expression thing where he was trying to like, he felt like he wasn't very good at reading her expressions, and he was trying to get her to be more expressive. I mean, neither of them are all that expressive, which was kind of the joke of the scene. He's like, hey, let's start with a basic smile, copy me. And then he does what's supposedly an attempt at a smile, but his face barely changes, and she barely changes her face in response to it. So, but yes, they're both very non-expressive kind of MCs for the most part. Which gives a very interesting feel to the show, because I talked before about the randomness of it, but usually I kind of associate extreme randomness with like over-the-topness, right? Over-the-top reactions and stuff like that in anime. Those two things kind of go hand in hand in my mind, but because both these characters are fairly, you know, deadpan and not very expressive, it gives an interesting feel when they do have this strange random stuff happen. Because they play it in a deadpan way. It just adds an extra layer of comedy to it, to me. But anyway, how we segmented to the rap thing was we basically went to a CD shop. She decided she wanted the Japanese rap CD. Got it, listened to it, and the next day she whips out her microphone and raps to Raido. Raido's his name. Yeah, she raps to him, he raps to her. His raps initially kind of sucks, but he practices it, gets better. You know, we see him rapping to his sister, rapping to his mother. The two of them, like, rap together at school. It was so great. Like, you know, anytime Japanese rap is featured in an anime episode, it's always great. I mean, Zombieland Saga, you know, did it too, episode 2. They had, like, a little rap battle, and it was great. I can't think of any other examples off the top of my head, but I know I've heard Japanese rap in at least a couple other shows, and it's always a very amusing thing. I don't know why it's so much more amusing than like American rap, but it really is. I hear children playing outside. It's the worst. But the rapping itself actually was pretty good. Like, I tried to listen to the Japanese lyrics because, like I said, if you read the English, you kind of lose a lot, really, because you can't really match the rhyme and the flow and the quality in a Japanese rap. It would be translated to another language. It just doesn't work that way. So I tried to listen to it as best I can, and it actually was pretty good. Like at one point, Kaido actually had, or Raido, I'm joking with his name, I don't know why, he had some pretty good flow of rhymes going for a good bit there. Like, he definitely improved a lot once he put his mind to it. But just, I love the back and forth, especially. Like, he raps to her, she raps back, and we saw a couple, like, imagination sequences of her wearing, I mean, both of them, but more importantly, Aharen wearing various rap-related kind of outfits. It was just so good until the teacher took the microphone away, and suddenly I felt my life crash all around me, because I had the Japanese rap taken from me. They try to do it without the microphone, but it doesn't work. You need the microphone, otherwise you just look silly, you know, just rapping into your hand or whatever. Also, the sister, we had also tried a little bit of rap. I mean, she wasn't very good at it, really, but she tried. She gave him the fidget spinner, which allowed us to transition to a new segment of the episode. And basically play with that forever. Just trying to see what's so great about it. You know, didn't really understand it, but she got pretty good at it. Got a bit of a following, which has allowed us to get into the next plot point, which was some random kids and their own, getting caught into like their own drama, right, with a childhood friend, you know, liking Akun and getting jealous and challenging her to a match. And just, what is this episode? What was this episode? I did like all the imagination sequences of various points in life where Aharen would be playing with the fidget spinner when you're supposed to be focusing on the important event, you know, like the marriage and all that. That was great. Also, apparently, Raido is not a big fan of animals. Like, I try to think, did we actually have a bit before where he talked about this? Because I don't remember if we did, because I almost really think he has some kind of animal-related trauma with to general reaction, right? Like, a little doggy wearing something that makes it very clear it has an owner is acting like it's about to rip his leg off, you know? It's like the tiny... My cat's probably bigger than that dog. My 20-pound cat. It's nothing to be afraid of, man. You could take it in a fight. Like, it's okay. But yeah, the girl, I don't remember her name, you know, the childhood friend girl, she actually was pretty cute. You know, she's kind of a little hostile, you know, threatening and all that, but she was adorable. I felt bad for her when she cried and ran away. But and yeah, I think that's pretty much all I got to say on the episode. I mean, aside from the last segment where the half-dead Aharen just snaps her fingers, summons her mounts, and rides off on it like it's a video game or something. Because it just like came out of the bushes, right? Like, was it just waiting in the bushes until it got summoned? Like, how does that even work? I don't understand. There's so much I don't understand. But the show is amazing. I understand that much. Oh god, this show. But yeah, I had fun with this episode. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to it, and I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.